Okay, this next uh, video is going to have the photos at the end of the shadow figure that was in my bedroom. Uh, Once again, Lancelot, my dog, was jumping up in bed and staring at like the wall, you know, in the middle of the night, and whining and just staring at the wall. Okay, so the haunting of my home is pretty young at this point. I don't fully understand yet what's going on, and um, I have a pretty good idea that my house is haunted. But before all this happened, I didn't believe in paranormal. I thought all the YouTube videos were fake. They were just trying to get money, subs, and they were manufacturing all this crap. And I thought it was entertaining. I liked watching them, but I didn't believe them. And then all this stuff started happening, and uh, I I started getting an idea. Yeah, okay, my house is probably haunted. Um, so Lancelot at night would jump up and would stare at the wall, and then Guinevere started doing it too. Both of them were doing it. And they were doing things like they would jump down off the love seat and run into the kitchen and stand at an empty spot and look up and wag their tails like they were waiting for a cookie or something. That's what they do with me. So that, that alone really made me start thinking that there's somebody's in my house. Um, so anyway, they were doing it in the bedroom at night. And so one night I even got a picture of Lancelot looking at this very spot, and I went to sleep, and I woke up. Back then, I was waking up every single night between 3 and 4:30 in the morning. I was waking up, and I didn't know why. Um, but I woke up one night, and I opened my eyes, and my computer stays on, so the computer light was shining into the room, and I saw movement, and I looked over at my door and I didn't see anything. So I kind of put my head back down and was kind of looking at my end table, trying to get tired again to go back to sleep, and I saw something on the corner of my eye again, so I looked again and I didn't see anything. So I said, well, I've got all this weird stuff happening in my house. Um, I'm going to get my camera and I'm going to point it at this spot, and I'm going to sit there and I'm going to watch to see if there really is something moving. And I just heard another thump on my floor. I'm going to have to look at this after and see if my camera picked it up. It was pretty loud. But anyway, so I aimed my camera at my open bedroom door, and I saw something just kind of looking out, and then it went back before I could take my picture. And so I just stayed there for a few seconds, and then it leaned back out, and I snapped a picture of it. And it's a classic shadow figure. You can see the outline of a fedora hat. You can see the handlebar mustache. It's not the shadow of the door. If I have to prove that to somebody, I can very easily. It's not. The shadow of the door goes up beyond the door. It goes about a foot above the door, and goes out about 14 to 16 inches. This stops 3/4 of the way up from the top of the door, and it's very clear that it's not the shadow of the door. But so I once I got that picture, then I'm really I'm rolling with the fact that there's something in my house. So what I did was I jumped on YouTube, started looking for videos about shadow figures, shadow men, which I kind of from time to time had heard some stories about, but of course I thought it was all horseshit. I mean, I didn't believe in that stuff. I was a believer after that night. So I'm going to put the photos that I got at the end of this, and you can be the judge.